Good morning. It is day 51 of our Araroa through hike, and this morning we are off to the Tongariro crossing. So it looks like it's going to be an absolutely sensational day. So it was really clear yesterday afternoon, and hopefully that's what we're going to see today. So it's early, it's 10 to 6, and we're out early because we just really want to sort of get up onto the summit before the hordes come through from the other side, because it will just make things like that a little bit tricky sort of for us to get down on the same way that they're getting up. So that's the plan this morning. So the holiday camp last night was great. It was really busy. There were a lot of people in, and so that kitchen got very busy sort of around about 6 o'clock. But yeah, it was really good. So we found some bike riders that had come in, and so the boys sort of stopped and talked to them for quite a while about how they're navigating through New Zealand, and talk to them about the TA, and I think one of them's pretty keen to do it. So it's always really cool when you meet people like that. And honestly, that's actually how I first sort of thought about the TA, was through somebody that I had met. So that was good. So I'll get going now and hopefully give you some lovely pictures later on. There are a lot of people here to do the crossing today, so it's been a continual stream of cars coming in. So 7 o'clock, we'll get ready to go. Well, we are now officially at the start. It's 7:15. That's where we're going. Yeah, so we're going to try and get through to Whakapapa tonight. But if we don't, there's a hut that we can stay at Mangatapopo. Cooler. Well, we are 6.4 k's in. There's a bit of work going on the track, and about 4 k's from the Emerald Lake which is where we might have lunch. The sunshine is still thinking about it, so it's on its way, but no sunshine just yet. Down there is the blue lake, and then like magic the blue lake appeared. Spot for morning tea. I've got all the people coming up. So it's still very clear. There are so many people coming through. So that's where we're going, and that's where we were. Stopping here for a bit just to let that dry and clear. So this is what I imagine the moon looks like. And there's, I think that's Araroa, a little bit of snow and no cloud. We're going down that way. We're definitely gonna try and make Whakapapa or Whakapapa this afternoon because it's just such a glorious day, so we'll keep on moving. That's where we've been all the way up there. So we are now on this amazing boardwalk. Look at it, just how barren and, well, not barren, but rocky this is. And it's interesting because it changes as you sort of like move around. It is just gone 2:30 and we have just left the Whakapapa hut, which I actually forgot to take a picture of. It was full hut tonight and quite a few tents out. So we're walking on to Whakapapa and we reckon that we might have about between another 3.5, 4 hours to go. So it's going to be late, but that's just the nature of it. The sun is still around, but actually it's probably a good thing that it's not. There is a bit of cloud cover coming in because it was sort of starting to actually get quite warm up here, so get going and check it again. Just popped over the rise. There's the old chateau.
That's a story.
There's Alistair getting some help putting his tent up because he needs help.
Carrying a pack, a bag. You good at carrying a bag? Because I need someone to help me.
So it is the end of day 51 of our Araroa through hike, and we are at the Whakapapa holiday park. So we rocked up here just after 5 o'clock today after doing the Tongariro crossing, and it was a huge day. So the crossing was absolutely amazing. The weather was absolutely sensational, and the track was just brilliant, apart from perhaps the last little bit from the Whakapapa hut into Whakapapa. So when we arrived and we hadn't booked, we were actually told that all the tent sites were full and there was no room here for us, which was the first time on the TA that we've been told that there was no vacancy for us. But thankfully, Alistair, who had arrived a little bit earlier, negotiated another little spot for them, which actually is probably better for us. It's a little bit out of the way and a much bigger area for us to be able to get our larger tent up. So facilities here are lovely, very hot showers and free, and the camp kitchen was really big and very, very busy, I guess, as you'd expect from a full camp. So we went in there at about 6 o'clock and have only actually just left. So yeah, so it was a really good day. I think we ended up doing about 35 Ks or something, and maybe just over 1,700 metres of elevation. So you're pretty happy to see a bed tonight. So I'll check in again tomorrow morning.